Hey, thanks for starting my Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing great today. Today is Tarot Thursday. This message won't be for everyone, but it will be received in divine timing for those who need to hear it. Okay. Whoever I'm speaking to right now, I'm picking up that you are ready to make changes in your life. You have finally come to the decision that you are ready to move forward. You found the strength to remove yourself from a dark situation. Now, this can be work related or a marriage related situation where you realize that you have given more than you've received, and you're tired of being breadcrumbed. And you're finally waking up to the fact that you can't live like this anymore. Okay? You've been deceived, you've been lied to, you've been abused emotionally, and in some cases physically. Okay? This is not a cool situation for you to remain in. Okay? Apparently, these are things that have been happening in your life since what I'm feeling from childhood, and you've carried those childhood events into uh, your adult life. Okay. Now, again, these things are not your fault. What happened in your past is your past. But unfortunately, sometimes when things are not correct in our past, or we don't come from the most supportive family situations, we wind up repeating those cycles, unfortunately, because it's what we're comfortable with. And whoever I'm speaking to has been comfortable, okay, with not being heard, okay, or being afraid to speak, feeling as if though their opinion didn't matter, and you've overgave throughout your entire life in order to gain acceptance and love from others. You felt that love had to be earned, okay? For some of you who I'm speaking to, I feel that you've come from families where there was narcissistic abuse, where you had one narcissistic parent, or maybe two, who constantly made you feel that love was earned, okay? Now you're actually diving deeper into your spirituality, and you're learning that this isn't true, that life doesn't have to be this way. And you're finally gathering the courage to make a decision. Again, this can be a relationship situation, or it could be a work related situation, but you are finally ready to move on. And what my guides are suggesting is that now is the time, okay, for you to make this move. Now is the time to remain bold, focused, and go within yourself and find guidance to find your next step, because you will be able to do it. You might be fearful right now, but you will be able to do it. Okay? You have the strength within you. You're stronger than you realize. So continue to move forward on this path. If this is what your decision has been so far, continue to move forward on your path into going into a new existence, a brighter existence. Okay? There may be some rough roads along the way, but that's okay. It's nothing that you can't handle. Okay? You've been equipped for this your entire life. You gained the strength from past situations that has enabled you now today to be the strong person that you are. You are no longer willing to be breadcrumbed, and that's a great thing. You found yourself, you found your strength, and it doesn't matter who you have to leave behind or who doesn't agree with you. That's their problem, not yours. Okay? But you're ready. You have definitely made some changes in your life, and you're ready to go forward. You're stronger now. Okay? You're actually the strongest that you've ever been your entire life. Okay? You have never been this strong, and it kind of scares you a little bit, but that's cool. It's all right. It's all right to feel afraid because it's something that's new. Okay? And normally, when something is new, it's uncomfortable for many people. Okay? Because it's something that we're not accustomed to doing. Okay? And it can bring about a little bit of fear and anxiety. But what my guides are suggesting is that on the other end of that, okay, once you make it through this final hurdle, you're going to look back and realize that you had the strength all along to do this, to do what you need to do for yourself. Okay. Now, through this decision, okay, this decision that you're going to make to move forward is going to bring a lot of freedom and new abundance into your life. Okay. You're going to start to attract a better quality of person. What do I mean by that? You're going to attract more people that you align with now. And you're going to start to move away from those that you don't align with, those that bring your vibration down, those that make you doubt yourself. okay? Those that have made you feel unimportant, unheard, okay? You have a right to speak like everyone else, okay? And whoever I'm speaking to, you have a lot to offer, okay? You have a lot to offer others, and you've always been the rock for other people. And what I'm feeling is that when your time of need came, nobody was there for you, okay? And this is what made you into the strong individual that you are today, because you don't need anybody. All you need is yourself and whoever you resonate with in the divine realms to move forward, okay? To go forward with love, courage, and fortitude. You have the ability to do this, okay? I really want you to know that, okay? So if you're feeling fearful right now, okay, even hearing this message, okay, I'm getting a message for you. They want you to take some deep breaths, center yourself, okay? Focus on what you want for the future, even if you have to write it down, okay? And even if it's going to take baby steps in order for you to make this final giant step, you are going to get there, okay? So you are going to be able to move on from this relationship situation, okay? Whether it be a marriage, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a family member, or this job situation, whatever it is, you are going to be able to move forward. And you have the backing of the divine realms once you make that step, okay? Usually, when we're working with the universe, okay, it's about changing an energy, our frequency, okay? And sometimes making even a little bit of a move helps open the door to the new path that we need to be on. And once we get past that hurdle, we look back and we realize, wow, I could have did this sooner. But now this is where the trick comes in. Don't beat yourself up for not doing it sooner. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Because if you start beating yourself up, all you're doing is replacing all those negative thoughts that people have placed upon you, and you're giving them to yourself. And that's something you don't want to do. Okay. But by doing this step, by moving forward, there's going to be positivity in your life, new abundance, new friendships, new relationships. Okay. New opportunities. Okay. You just have to take this last step. You just have to do it, and you can do it. Don't look back, look forward, and remain high vibrational. Be positive. Get rid of the negative thoughts, and they're very difficult to get rid of those negative thoughts, especially if you've endured years of abuse. Okay, that you're not worth it, that you're not good, that you're not helpful. Okay, because all those things are negative thoughts that have kept you where you are right now. Okay, so just one step at a time, replace those thoughts daily. Okay, give yourself positive affirmations that you are worthy. You do have something to offer. Okay, you are worth it. Life is worth it, even though it's been difficult. You can get to the next hurdle because you have yourself and your connection with whoever you resonate with in the divine realms. Okay. Now, on this journey, okay, as you begin, it's going to feel lonely at first, okay? And this is the illusion. The loneliness is going to make you want to turn around and go back, okay? Doing so, okay, you have a choice. You don't have to follow this. Doing so, okay, if you can't get through the loneliness part, you have to remember it's only going to take you back to the past that you wanted to leave behind, okay? So, what the guides are encouraging for you to do is to stay strong during this period, okay? Stay strong through the lonely periods because new people will come in. You just have to put yourself out there. Okay. They're suggesting that you find some type of a group that you resonate with. Okay. Whether that be something that you've always wanted to do. Okay. For some of you, I'm getting you want to take an art class, pottery class, you know, or join a support group of some type of a situation of people who have gone through a similar situation. Okay. But the important thing is to get yourself out there. Don't be afraid. Don't feel shy. Okay. And don't feel that you're not worthy of having good people in your life because you are. You just have to take the first step. You will be able to do it. Just take the baby step. Okay. And the support will come to you. Meet the universe halfway, and you'll be surprised at what develops from that. Okay. And they're saying that what who I'm speaking to is you've had a lot of wishes in life. You always seemed yourself at a different point than where you are today physically. Okay, I'm speaking to a person who's had many aspirations. Okay, and unfortunately, anytime you came up with something that you wanted to do, whether it be a family member, a spouse, coworker, they always downplayed your idea. Okay, they always made you feel as if though it was a stupid idea or that nobody would be interested in. And in the past, you used to listen to this, but you're starting to realize that you've listened to the wrong people. Okay, so it's very important for you to keep whatever future plan you have for yourself to yourself. Okay, because a lot of times when we share our goals and aspirations with others who we think have our best interest in mind, don't always have our best interest in mind. Okay, and a lot of jealousy comes to play, especially when they see that a person has initiative. Okay, or they see that a person has a spark. There's so many people who want to take that spark from you and keep you down because they thrive off of the negativity of others. It elevates their own standing in their mind. Okay, and this is a huge misconception, but nonetheless, this is how they feel. It makes them feel above others to, piss on their cornflakes. You don't need that. Okay, and when these people come into your life, simply tell them, and you're allowed to speak up. Okay, okay, you don't have to fear losing anyone anymore because maybe they'll even respect you. They either respect you for saying it or they won't. Either way, you'll have made your point. Set them to go find some other house to haunt if they want to come and haunt yours. Okay, you don't need that. Okay, you're better than that. So I hope this message has helped someone. I want to give you the courage and the strength to move forward because I do understand what it's like to have to push in the face of adversity. And I could tell you personally, I've been pushed in certain situations that I thought that I'd never be in. Okay, especially where I'm at today, which is in front of you, speaking to you online, which is something I used to fear horribly. But I'm living proof. If I can give you the courage that I had to push forward and make changes in my life, then I did my job. Whether I helped one person or 10 people, it doesn't matter because these messages will be received by those who need to hear them in divine timing. And I hope those people find them. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.